Hi, I'm Amalia Burson. I'm 16 and I go to High Tech High School in San Diego.
I'm Gussie Zaks, and I'm a survivor of the Nazi Holocaust. I do lecture the Holocaust for the last 40 years in San Diego, and it's very successful. Before I die, because the most survivors are not alive anymore, I want that every student and every person should know what really happened.
So I'd like to first start off with if you can tell us about your childhood and what Jewish life was like for you growing up.
Well, I grew up in Poland. Poland was very, very bad. First of all, it was a very poor country. And the Jewish people were always hated, even in school. We were only two Jewish girls, and we were not allowed to sing when we had the hour of singing, because we were Jewish. But I always loved to sing, so I finished the song. And the teacher says, "Who was the last one singing?" And everybody's pointing at me, and I says, "Oh my God, I'm gonna get it now." No. He says, "Gussie, sing." And he liked my singing, and he wanted me I should sing with all the Christian kids. But Sala, my friend, was not allowed to sing.
And do you remember when you first became aware of Hitler coming into power?
We really didn't know. We knew that Germany, in 1933, Hitler came to power. Germany was the country in Europe. People in Germany were very intelligent. We never believed that those people would listen to Hitler. But it was a depression, so they didn't care how they're going to get their food. So they would do whatever Hitler asked them to do.
Were you forced to move, or what happened where you were forced out of Poland?
It wasn't that easy. First of all, we used to send 3 guys out to work because we were 9 people in the house with the parents. So we had to send 3 people out to do non-necessary work, clean streets, whatever. And this was the day, Friday, when I said to my mother, like, God is always there to help me. And he was there to help me that day. And I said to my mother, "Mom, don't hire 3 guys. Hire just 2 guys. I want to go to work." And this was the day, Friday, that they picked up my parents. They went to every Jewish house and took out everybody to become a Judenrein, that means cleans of Jews. And I was lucky that I went to work that day, so they brought me to a camp in the city. And that's why I'm here today. Like I said, I believe in God, even what happened. He wanted me to go out to work that Friday. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here.
And then which camp were you sent to once you were out volunteering?
Well, they had a lot of camps around the city, working camps. So we went to the working camps. From the working camps, we went to the death camps. We marched for 12 weeks every day, and we didn't even know where we were going. We only had one old German watching us, and we were almost 1,000 girls. We could run away anytime we want to. But my girlfriend and I, when they pushed us in the barns for the night, we would run out and look for a house where there's light. We both spoke German, and we pretend that we German children and we need some food. But the woman shook her head, she don't have it. So I was there in the kitchen in 1 second, because my girlfriend was talking to her. And I got the bread, whatever was laying there, and I ran out and she came after me. And we were doing this every day. When we stopped and they pushed us in a barn for the night, we too would run out. Not too many girls would have this courage to do, but Gussie always had the courage. They call me Gutsy Gussie.
And you were liberated by British troops in which year?
In 1935. I'm sorry, 45.
1945. And where did you go after that? Did you go to a displacement camp or?
It wasn't so easy. I was already in Bergen-Belsen. Bergen-Belsen, nobody came out alive from there. And I am sitting there. I have a lot of posters what I take to school. And I'm sitting there and waiting to die. And all of a sudden, I see a captain dressed in a uniform is coming in, opens the gates, and I thought it's another German, another green uniform. But it was England. England liberated Bergen-Belsen. But it was still for me very hard to believe that I'm free. Why I'm free? I lost everybody. I lost about 200 people. Why would I be free if they are not here? But I always say, I do believe in God even now. God wants me to be here today and talk to you.
And after you were liberated, where did you go from there?
Well, it wasn't easy. We were liberated and they didn't know what to do with us. So after 2 months, 3 months, when I got better because I had typhus, very sick, we lost, after liberation, we lost 10,000 girls. Even drinking the water, was nothing wrong with the water, it was us. That's why we lost 10,000 girls after liberation. But when I was liberated, I couldn't find nobody because everybody was dead. But the Red Cross took care of us. They decide that every person who's sick is going to go to Sweden. Sweden had hospitals open for us, and they would help us. When I came to Sweden, I couldn't walk. They had to carry me. I was 75 pounds maybe. But when I left Sweden, I was overweight. So Sweden did an excellent job. And after Sweden, I'm so lucky that my aunt from Belgium, my father's sister, who find out that I'm alive, she sent me right away a ticket to come and visit her, and she adopted me. She adopted me, I was 18 and a half years old. Her daughter was only 16 and a half years old. So she told her, Frida, don't get jealous if I love Gussie more than you. You have a mother, I'm here. She don't have it. And this is what she did. She would buy fruit and coupons and hide it in the linen closet so her daughter shouldn't get it, but I should get it. She was wonderful, wonderful to be, like a mother.
And was your aunt the last surviving family member that you
Yes,
had from the
yes,
Holocaust?
she survived because she lived in Belgium. Because I lost about 200 aunts and uncles, cousins, because my father came from a family of 13. Can you see my uncles and aunts and cousins and second cousins? So I was lucky to have those cousins and second cousins who are still alive today, because the most survivors are not alive. Because any survivor who was 16 or 17 is not here, or they're 100 years old.
Right. And what can you say to young people of my generation in order to preserve the stories of the Holocaust and make sure that the Holocaust is never forgotten?
Well, this is what I'm saying. I was in school, not yesterday, Thursday I was in school, and I say this in every class. You are lucky people that you were born, to the kids, that you were born here in this country. And it's up to you to enjoy every moment what you have. That should never, never happen again. And I hope it's never going to happen again.
Thank you so much. It was really nice talking to you.
That's it.
That's it.